Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Letitia. What's up? What's up? What's it? What's up? What's up? What's up? Uh, uh. What's going on? Hey, JDS is in the house already? What's going on, JDS? Mikey Flo. Hey, what's up? Love back at you. What's going on, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, so I had all kinds of problems earlier with this daggone. I don't know what was going on. What's up, Hello? What's up? Yeah, the audio wasn't working. Can y'all hear me now? Yes, you can hear me loud and clear. Hello, that's what I want. Yes, that's thank you so much for confirming that. Yeah, because I was like, now wait a minute. Y'all messing with my fam here. You messing with me and you messing with my family, and I ain't got time. Okay, we got to figure out what's going on with this audio. Man, I don't know. It's something all the time, y'all. It's something all the time. But we here. Hello. We are in the house. What is up, Angela? Miss Angela. Hey. From Angela's Garden Sense. Thank Yes, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Mikey Flo, you in the house. As you come in the live, if you don't mind, going ahead and posting your yep. Miss Angela's from Baltimore. What zone you're in. Man, tell me how's your garden doing? Is your weather okay? I mean, it's just been hot here. Not as humid lately, but the sun is just like you can feel all of its glory. Okay. I mean, that sun just beams down. Yeah. And okay, JDS, Northern California 9B, thank you so much. Because I do not remember. I just don't remember. And I keep asking y'all to do it. And so if I don't remember, maybe there's other people out there like me that sometimes even if I write it down, I still don't remember because then I misplaced a piece of paper. Ain't that horrible? I know it's not like that all the time, but when life gets crazy, you just feel like you're everywhere. Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. Thank you for the thumbs up if you don't mind. Yes. Thank you so much. 3 people in the house, 2 thumbs up. Yeah. So what is going on right now in your gardens? Because I literally just came in. I was like, what time is it? Because I left my phone in the house, so the alarm doesn't help, right? If you can't hear it. And I ran in here because Bearded Belly hooked up some food for us tonight. We're gonna have dinner, and he's like cooking that as we speak. I think he's about done with the grill. The meat is resting. Did y'all know meat had to rest? I'm like, I'm trying to rest after I eat a meal. I don't need you to rest. I need to rest after I eat you. Yeah, but that's what's going on. So the meat's resting. And yeah, you started some fall stuff already, JDS? Yes, we all need more fall stuff. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I was doing. Right before I came in here, I cleared out 2 buckets. I had some marigolds and some tomato plants that was just through. They were done. There was no, you just try to hang on and there's no need. Like let it go. Let it go. Why are you still hanging on to stuff? It's giving you all the signs that it's done. That was for me and for you. Okay. I'm just saying. So Miss Angela says she started some collards, some beets, some kohlrabis for the fall, and you have germination after 2 days in the peat pots. That's pretty dope. You are a fan of the peat pots, right? I know a lot of people can't stand them, but I know a lot of people that like swear by them. Swear by them. My mom loves them. She said anything to not have to deal with mixing soil or pouring, trying to sterilize soil. Because when she was starting plants in her house during the winter time, she experienced extreme infestation of, uh, excuse me, of the what they called um not aphids. Oh my god, fungus gnats. Yes. And so she is like, I love, love, love. And you can still have fungus gnats with those, but she was bringing in bags of soil, seed starting mix. So she was just through with that. So she loved the peat pellets. Yes. All from seed. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to do some more tomorrow. I might pull up some. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Pulling up tomato plants, marigolds that just looks, they still trying to bloom, but like for the most part, they are spent. So before I came in here, I was cleaning out some stuff. I watered certain plants in the garden because, like I said, some stuff I'm just like, yeah, it's your time. Okay, so I'm not wasting my water on you or resources, anything. No, I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm gonna let you fade on out and go to glory. And then just get some stuff. So I actually put some eggplant in. I started those for seed from seed about 3 weeks ago, and I put two. I got 2 out of 5 that I felt like are strong. So I went ahead and tossed the rest of the seedlings, put those 2 in the pots. It may not be enough time. I don't know. I'm gonna see. What's up, Hidden Harvest? Hey, welcome to the live stream. Y'all met me at the house tonight. I'm so excited that y'all here because yeah, I got a lot of things going on and I wanted to make sure I included my family. Yes. Um, I hope that you and your family are doing well, Hidden Harvest. I know that there have been all kinds of things happening in your family. So I just pray your strength and that you and your family are doing well. Yeah, yeah, we have a ball up in here. So tell us where you Hidden Heart and Grove Lights. If you have never heard of Hidden Harvest, literally his harvest is hidden in his house. I think your channel name is dope. I love your channel name. But he grows under grow lights. And actually, I think you came up with, you developed your grow light, and it's manufactured by a company, but you are on it. I love it. I swear, like I always, every time I see your name, every time I see a post, I'm like, dang, Tisha, get that light. I'm trying to make up my mind about grow lights. Now that I've been introduced to winter sowing, I absolutely love it. But I don't know. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. But I am, if I want to continue with the grow lights or not. But yeah, I love it. Let's see. I think every 7 to 10 days I'll put in the ground in the spring. I want to have more tomatoes to freeze to last through the winter time. Next time, I've never gotten the rhythm of planting right. Nobody. I mean, I just feel like yes, yeah, yeah. That planting, succession planting is what's called. So every 2 weeks planting something, 2 to 3 weeks planting something, even if it's the same crop, so you can have a continuous harvest. Yes, yeah. It takes. It's like it's a very mental. It's a strategic plan that like I'm a person and I've just finding this out about myself because I like to think of myself as organized and like and especially if I get a task sheet, honey, tell me what to do and I'm gonna get it done. But I find that like when I'm trying to develop a big plan on my own, like I may have all of these thoughts and I write them all down and it may look organized. It probably is, but really, as far as executing, like it's just I struggle. I don't know if I'm the only one, but so like my garden did not turn out the way I thought it was gonna be, but it's still great. Like I'm very proud of my garden. It just is nothing like how I planned it. And maybe that's just life. I don't know. But Hidden Harvest says things are good. House full of nieces tonight. Yay! Hi, nieces. Hey, babies. The spectrum. Thank you for the spectrum. Yes, thank you for the kind words. You are so welcome because you deserve more than that. But yes, you are welcome. I've Angela said that she supports you. She supports you, Hidden Harvest, and that is amazing. Diva is in the house. Hey, Diva, welcome. Diva has that blue toolbar. So again, she is a huge support to me. I thank you, Diva, so much for your coaching. I mean, she set me straight. She's like, Letitia, what are you doing? Get that together over there. Okay. And I appreciate that. Diva got my back. She holds me accountable. Um, is it a strategic plan? You know how every 2 or 3 videos, Callie Kim has some new starts to put down in the garden, but she is committed to it. Yes, and I think I kind of get it. and I think that's the thing. Like, one of the biggest struggles that I have, I'm just speaking for me, is being consistent. Okay. It's not the plan necessarily. It's not even the system necessarily. It's the consistency. Okay. And y'all know, a big part of my life right now is trying. For a long time, I've battled with my weight. I've always been, like, for the most part, healthy, even in spite of my weight. And I'm so grateful for that. I've been through some things, but for the most part, God I mean, truly blessed me and has healed me. And, you have to meet him halfway a lot of the times. Okay. And I've tried my best. And I think, no, I know that he has blessed me in a huge way to not have as many issues as I could have. You know what I'm saying? And, but anyway, the plan is there, the vision is there, but the consistency, I can admit that. Okay, I can be put on my grown-up pants and admit that. So yes, Miss Angela, she is committed to doing that. I mean, she always has another set of seedlings, ready to be planted somewhere, even if she doesn't use them all. Um, did I miss somebody who was in the house? Did I miss? You said Ola. Oh, uh, Ola and Charlotte are your nieces. Hi, Ola and Charlotte. You are beautiful. I already know you are. I don't even know who you are, but I already know you're beautiful. Um, let's see. Oh, that's my neighbor. I thought somebody was tapping on the window. That's my neighbor. He's still putting together his shed out there. And let's see. Respect the ranch. Yes, respect the ranch. That is right. Um, hey, Backyard Garden is in the house. Hey, I'm so glad you were able to make it. I hope you got to where you were getting to safely. And it's good to see you in the house. Yeah, I love when y'all stop by my house. I swear I do, because I be missing y'all. I swear I do. Uh, let's see what y'all saying. Okay, bye, Hidden Harvest. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, mwah. Thank you. Have a good evening. Uh, oh my gosh, Jay's Beautiful Garden, honey. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Jaquina, Jaquinias. I'm sorry. Hi. I think you're new to the live stream. Welcome. Welcome. We're going to check you out. She's from California. That is amazing. Welcome to the live stream. We are just chit chatting about how our gardens are going so far. A lot of us transitioning to our fall gardens. Yes, you can garden in the fall, and I'm so excited about that. And so, check out those videos that I posted. I've started some things. Not very much, because I've been extra busy the past couple of days. And so it's like, hit the water. Those plants that look like they're struggling with some water, and keep it moving, because I got some things going on that I'm gonna tell y'all about. And then Miss Angela says, I'm doing well, Diva. Okay, y'all talking back. I love how y'all talk to each other. Forgive me for all the videos that I posted, or the live streams that I posted earlier. My goal, because people keep telling me they're not getting the notifications that I'm going live, even though I set them up maybe, and sometimes it is 30, 45 minutes to an hour in advance. And so they get the notifications late. And so I tried to go live to so everybody could see that I was going live, if that makes any sense, at this time. And then my first video that I posted did not have audio. So then I tried to do some more, and we had to figure it out. It was a mess. But the audio wasn't working. The visual was fine. But now we're here, so we're good. Let's see what y'all talking about. Everybody saying what's up to Jay. I'm gonna call you Jay's Beautiful Garden on here. I'm so sorry about, because I don't want to jack it up every single time I pronounce your name. Mikey Flo, hey, there he is. There he is, Mikey. What's up? And there's nothing you can do, YouTube. Yeah, it does seem like the notifications have been delayed like a lot lately. I don't know what that's about. Um, yeah. So, just real quick, I want to show y'all my little harvest that I just came. Like, I literally came from the garden, washed my hands, sat down, and grabbed a bottle of water before I sat down. But this is my little harvest before I came in the house. So I got a yard long bean, one, and I picked like three or four yesterday. And I'm thinking like I just need more plants. I just need more plants. That's the bottom line. But they're slowly coming in. Here is another. This is a. It looks like a. It's from the same plant. So again, I really do believe it's a persimmon tomato. If everybody checked out my Tomato X video, I had a hard time identifying, but that's that. It looks pretty good. There was another one on there with it, and it just, yeah, something had gotten to it, took a bite out of it. So I left it. And then I have tons of Roma tomatoes in here, like literally just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got off the vine, and they're still green, but they're nice and plump. This one was starting to blush, so I went ahead and took it off the vine. And then, last but not least, I am harvesting these bad boys every single day. Every single day, I'm going out there and finding okra. And I have 5 plants, y'all, but I'm at least getting 5 or 6 of these off a day. And so, this is a nice size. It looks long, but it's small, and it's not hard. This is ideal size. And I know it kind of, yeah, let me back up just a bit. This is ideal size here. When they start to get about this size, at least the green ones, they start in. And I had a fat one. I should have bought it. Well, I left it on the vine because I'm gonna let that one go to seed. I left it on the plant, but they start to get like a little woody, rubbery taste, especially if you fry them. And that's the only way my husband would eat them. So it was true. Like it tastes like okra. It still tastes good to me, but it was like I was it's like the texture of a piece of plastic or a piece of paper that you find in your food. You know what I'm saying? And then so I was just spitting that out. So it didn't make any sense to cut those off. Just let those go to seed on the plant. The whole okra will turn brown, and then you can take it off and harvest the seeds. Okay. So when they get really, really big, you may want to chance it just to see, like this one. I could have left it. I could have probably left it on the vine, on the plant, and just kept it moving. Okay, because I'm going to get some more. So the red burgundy okra, though, doesn't feel like it gets as woody as the green, though, when it's fat and big, because I've had the red one too. I just wanted to taste the texture of it after I fried it, and it wasn't as bad as the green one. So yeah, let me jump back in the chat to see what y'all talking about. Your Romas were just so this year. The Romas did really great for me. Like I probably had about 7 plants, though. No, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe about that. Five or 7 plants, and of Roma tomatoes, and they were the first to bear fruit. They were the first to ripen. And everything else came along. Even because I planted Romas and Kellogg's breakfast tomatoes and the persimmon tomatoes around the same time. And so yeah, maybe a week apart, maybe. um uh and the Roma's still like pumped out tomatoes. They just been pumping out. So my husband's made, also known as the bearded belly. Okay, and I'll talk to you about that in a second. But he's made 2 rounds of salsa, like one spicy. He's experimenting with a recipe, spicy, one medium, and one and yeah, 2 sauces. And then of course we cut them up, put them in salads, on sandwiches, in soups. He's been using a lot of them in soups. So we haven't like canned any, and I don't even know really how to do canning. I have a book on that, but I really need to learn that, because next year I'm going to plant a lot of Roma tomatoes, and a lot of cherry type tomatoes too, because I want to get real good at that. And I think he'll have his recipe down. So we're going to take a shot at maybe selling some of his sauces. And then yeah, there's just a lot of things in the plan. And I mean, I'm a lot of people say that they're going to make salsa and sell it. And we're not special, but we're excited about it. Let me see what y'all talking about. Do. Let's see. Mm, Making stew or gumbo with okra. Yes, I love okra. I really love the taste of okra. But again, he will only eat it fried, and we don't eat a whole lot of fried food. And so, yeah, if we got okra, it's definitely cutting up and he's frying it. It's just no other way. He won't eat it. I eat it raw too. I don't mind it raw. It, but I don't like eating it by itself. So I'm not gonna pick up an okra and just walk around the house and eat it all the time. Because of that slime taste. Y'all know how I feel about that sliminess. Most people feel that way. Oh, thank you, Backyard Gardener. Thank you so much for sharing it. Yes, I really appreciate it. She said she's going to shout the live stream. Thank you so much. Made any tomato sauce? Nope, nope. Have not done that yet. We haven't had spaghetti. We don't eat a lot of pasta either, so we haven't really had. Mama's Tried Homestead is in the house. Hey, good evening, welcome. Thank you for stopping by my house. Hey, you know what? I told them earlier that I just missed y'all. I miss y'all. Like I be wanting to go live more than once a week, y'all, and I know that's too much. I know that's too much, but I be want to do it. I do because I really enjoy talking to you all. Let me see what else is going on. That's why I don't grow okra every year. I can take that amount of work annually. I get it. Let's see. How are you growing? Oh, no, my tomatillos, Miss Angela, they did nothing. They kept flowering, drying up, flowering, drying up. I mean, the whole season. I'm about to pull them out too. Now the basil that's in there with them are doing great. Um, and but they did nothing for me. Not one fruit. Not one fruit. I had two plants together. It's in a big, huge pot. Um, Nothing. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed. Pretty disappointed in those. I've never grown them before. This is my first year growing. Um, yeah. So I showed y'all my harvest. And I have a lot of videos, you all, that's coming out, and I don't mean to overload you, but I do sort of. Because I'm really getting serious about creating content, and I love suggestions. So if you all have any suggestions, again, I am a beginner gardener. I'm learning, and I learn from you all. Miss Angela knows what I'm talking about, right? And so I am learning all day, but I have some fruit trees that I need some guidance. Okay, I have two Honeycrisp apple trees. I have three fig trees, a white Marseille, a Chicago Hardy, and an Olympian fig. I have two citrus trees. I have a Meyer lemon and I have a calamundin. And the Meyer lemon kept blooming, and then blooms would fall, bloom and blooms would fall. Okay, so Meyer is not, her name is Flo. The Meyer lemon's name is Flo. Flo is not going to do very well for me this year. Now, the calamundin, her name is Bernice. She's going to be fine, I think. I have plenty of fruit still on her. It's just about making sure I can water consistently. And I do need to get them out of the pots, but I have a reason for not doing that yet. And that might hurt me, but I'm just going to go for it. Okay, I don't want to bring in bugs, and so when I get ready to up pot them, I want the pot to be the soil to be clean when I bring them in the house, basically. Okay, so I may run the risk of not bearing a whole lot of or my fruit not ripening on the tree because of that. But I'm just going for it, y'all. This is my first year with fruit trees. I'm just trying it out. Miss Angela says she has two fig trees and might buy a raspberry bush, but not sure. You and Lynn made me look at these fruit trees. I just bought a raspberry bush and I named her today. Her name is Rita. Yes, her name is Rita. We went through a few names. Some people said Respucia. I had a Ruby and Rita, and I had a my daughter came up with some crazy. I never heard that, and she kind of giggled after she said it, so I don't think she was serious. But her name is Rita, Rita the raspberry bush. Okay, and so she's doing well. She has about four. What do you call them? Like limbs or shoots or whatever. She has about four of those coming out of her and out of the main stem, and she is doing great. She looks great, but she needs to be up potted too. She needs to be planted in the ground. Really, I want to put her in the ground. I got her on the clearance rack at one of those big box stores. Let me see what y'all saying. Angela, see, direct sow beets for that reason. They are finicky when moved. Okay. I have to learn how to deal with my beet seedlings when they are ready. I assume that each one should be planted alone or separated from each other. Yes. And beets, like I agree with Diva to direct sow any vegetable that grows below the ground. Like you're growing that vegetable for the root. So like ginger, beets, carrots, onions can be so pretty close together, but all these can. You can get like 16 carrot plants in a square foot. I mean, that's a lot of carrots, okay? But any of those things that are growing below the ground, you can eat the tops most of the time. But any of the vegetables growing below the ground, I would direct sow the seed. I just feel like it's too much trouble transplanting seedlings of root vegetables, and some of them are very fussy. They do not like to be transplanted. Carrots, I did not do that this year. Onions, I did transplant because I just wanted to see. So I had some bunching onions. I winter sowed them, and I had about 16 plants in that one container, and they transplanted well. I had a few that died, but for the most part, they transplanted well. And then I just sowed seeds behind them so I can have a continuous harvest, and they did well. But I would say go ahead and put direct seed in the ground with the root vegetables. Um, let's see. Going to leave the fig trees right now in the container that came in. Yeah, pretty well. I up potted two of mine. One of the well, I no, all three of my fig trees is in an egg container. Little Buddy, the Chicago Hardy, his name is Little Buddy. He needs to be up potted. He will go into a 5 gallon bucket. And then I'm still not sure how I'm going to overwinter these guys because I don't want to bring them in the house. I really want to leave my fig trees outside, but bring in the citrus trees. I don't have a lot of space to bring them inside. So, yeah, I'm just thinking about that. And the bugs thing. I went through one year with tons of fungus gnats and it about drove me nuts. And so I'm trying to really not have that same experience. I did the apple cider vinegar and soap. I had little containers of that sitting all over my house. I had to. I mean, they were everywhere. And it was like every time I opened my mouth, one flew in my mouth. It was horrible. It was horrible. Horrible. And so yeah, I just don't want to do that this year. I struggle with my fruit trees. Mama Tried Homestead says, yes. How do you struggle though? Like what is going on? Or what has happened in the past? How long have you had your fruit trees, Mama Tried Homestead? Good evening, Melanie. Hey, good evening. Welcome to the house. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here. Melanie got that blue ranch. The backyard gardeners got that blue ranch. So, I mean, yeah, check them out. Hey, J3, what's up? Welcome. Welcome back. Please, yes, if you don't mind coming in, please hit the like button for me. I appreciate that so much. Y'all are so awesome. Let's see. Oh my God, not in the mouth. Yeah, I you don't bring anything in the house. Well, you live in a different zone than me, though. And even though like the figs that I have are hardy in my zone, they're supposed to be. They're supposed to handle, I think, negative 20 degrees. And I think last year there was one time that we got close to that. I think we were at negative 18, but I hear backyard gardeners say that they're supposed to be hardy in her zone too, but she set all of hers out one time, I think, and they didn't make it or something. Backyard gardener, correct me if I'm wrong. Ray's homegrown veg garden. Hello, welcome to the live stream. I think you're new. I don't think I've ever heard your name before, so welcome. Yeah, thank you for stopping by the house. We just hanging out talking about fruit trees. I have some figs, some apple trees, some citrus trees. I have a Meyer lemon and a calamundan and a raspberry bush I just bought. Her name is Rita. I just named her. She's new. And Rita the raspberry bush. And so we're just talking about, how to take care of those, how to overwinter those. If you have any comments about that, I am a beginner gardener, Ray. And so I love, love, love that I have so many experienced gardeners in my house tonight because they coach me on a consistent basis. So Ray, you let us know what you can do because honey, I will listen. Okay. Hello, I will listen. Once I get off of here, I'm gonna listen. Okay. So I will hit you up, Ray. Do you create content, Ray? Let us know. You love the name Rita? Me too. I really like the name Rita. Melanie is in zone 7A7B, Philadelphia. Yes, thank you, Melanie. If you can please let us know what zone you are in and what part of the country, what part of the, if you don't live in the country of the United States, wherever you are, please let us know where you are. That would be amazing. Um, let's see. Mama Tried says that she planted about 10 what? Fruit trees in the last 3 years. So you did that in the last 3 years, but I got six in my first year. This year, y'all, I bought six fruit trees, seven, because I told my husband that I needed to make it a seven. Seven is the number of completion. And so I said, I need to find that last one. Oh, did I buy eight? Include Rita? Wait a minute. Two apple trees, two Honeycrisp apple trees, three fig trees, two citrus trees. I get eight fruit trees, y'all. Just this year. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. And I've never tasted a fig, right? And I bought them. They were calling me. They just calling me. So I had to get them. Um, Saw a grow your own farm in UK. Put raspberries in buckets. Okay, thank you so much. All right. So he is in the UK. Welcome again. Okay. Oh yeah. So what I grow is in the UK. North Allotment is in the UK. Yeah, I checked them out. They are amazing channels as well. So Ray, I'm getting Dojo Allotment, I believe is also in the UK. He usually stops by the house when he gets some time too. So good. I'm so glad. Welcome. I am done. I'm down the road in Maryland, Melanie. Okay. Oh wow, Ray's coming. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Miss Angela, I can't believe it. 8 fruit trees in a year. What am I doing? And my mom was like, um, Letitia, are you sure you're gonna be able to handle that? I said, I don't know, but they're here now, and I'm so excited. I only have one out of the 8 in the ground. So all my other apple tree, and I really want to put the figs in the ground. I think, yeah, I still may leave them in their buckets, but I want to put a hole in the ground and overwinter them outside somehow. I have a shed. I don't know. Should I put them in the shed? Y'all, I keep going through this. I just cannot make up my mind what I want to do. The shed doesn't have windows, so it'll be pitch black. It'll be cold. So, I'll probably have to wrap them. Somebody told me to wrap them in burlap instead of the what's it called? The plastic tarp instead of the tarp because it'll sweat and that may create some issues. I can't remember. I think it's but you backyard gardener. I think you said that. And then yeah, so I don't have a greenhouse like a big greenhouse where I can put them in. I don't have none of that. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. Raspberries are bushes. I just, they just they're bunched in with the trees, Diva. You just be trying to call me out all the time. Uh, Mama Tried said she's in the Southeast Georgia zone 8B. Okay, yep, just 10. Just 10. I live in the woods, so it's hard to find good spots for anything to get enough sun. Okay, I got you. I got you. 8 is the number of starting over. And that may be what I do because I don't know. I hope everything really makes it. I mean, we'll see. But fall is the time. That's next on my list to talk about, y'all. Fall gardening. And if you don't garden, if you just decide you're done with gardening after the summer, because it does take a lot to keep going in the summer, and then you're just tired. So if you choose not to garden in the fall, that's okay. But this is what I do challenge you to do, and what I was so grateful that I took the advice, and as I was studying and watching channels and trying to figure out how I wanted my fall to, or what I wanted it to look like last fall, was garden prepping for the spring, for the next season. And it may seem like totally early, and you're just like, why would I get ready for the spring now? Because you go ahead, any garden beds you want to add, get them done now. Any soil you want turned over and ready for the spring next season, go on and do it covered with plastic. Okay. Do something, garden prep now, so you don't have to do all of that stuff in the spring. Because when the spring rolls around, the weather is so crazy. We're trying to figure out how we're going to get our stuff outside anyway. And when it's time, you don't want to have to spend a lot of time prepping. Okay. And so most of your stuff will already be in position, like your buckets. You may have put them up in the shed and you can wait to bring out all of your containers, but your garden beds, I have the soil, all you got to do is turn it over, add some compost, but everything is in position for the most part and ready to plant in as soon as the soil is warm enough to do so. So I would encourage everyone to clean up your gardens. Okay, get those wood chips in if you are. I have a playlist called my wood chip journey. Check that out. But this year was my first year getting wood chips, and I'm so glad that I got all of that laid out in my backyard. This is the first time my garden has been this big in my backyard. So I got all of that laid out and done before the snow came. And I was so glad I did that. So glad that I did not wait to shovel that big pile of wood chips that I had in my driveway in the spring, because it took me a long time. And I did most of it myself. My husband did help, but like, I mean, this is my project. This is my stuff. This is what I do. And he'll help me when I need his help. But, I wanted to really be responsible and get this stuff done and be ready for the spring this year. So I did most of that. This is the time where you can prune back your trees. They will grow back as long as they survive the winter. They will be fine. So this will be my first year learning how to really actually pruning back. I've been watching the videos forever, but actually doing this stuff. So I'm again cleaning up, getting rid of all the trash, picking up all the plastic bottles. I'm talking to myself, right? All that junk I got laying around out there that I don't need. Fall is the time to do that. Okay. Would anybody agree? That fall is the time to start planning, cleaning up? J3 GS Farm says, I got about 15 trees and only one pear tree in the ground. The others in plastic containers. Yep, that's kind of where I am right now. And Mama Tried agrees. What are you growing, Mama Tried Homestead? Angela wants to know. So if you didn't know that she asked you a question, Mama Tried. She wants to know what kind of fruit trees you're growing. Me too. That would be so cool. Let's see. Ray's homegrown veg garden says, yes, started today for winter veg. Yes. I'm thinking of creating 2 more raised beds for next year now. Yes, Miss Angela, do it. I mean, do it. Why not? But go on and get it done before that snow comes. That's your goal. Okay. Get it done before the snow comes. So in the spring, it'll just be ready to plant in. Okay. And I mean, yes, you'll have to turn over the soil, add compost, and whatever else you do. But all of that, the soil will be in there, the bed will be laid, everything is ready. Good. Let's see. Yes, thank you, Mr. Angela. You agree that fall is the time to prep. J3GS Farm says they're going to get in the ground some. Yeah, I know. I keep saying that. And my husband digs the holes in the ground. I get it started, but then he has to finish it because I don't have those muscles. So I have to get my manpower out there. Let's see. Ray, you agree. Okay. Ray's homegrown veg agrees that fall is a great time to prep for next spring. I saw a gardener in the UK who mentioned the wildflowers can be sowed now for next year. Miss Angela. So I watched this lady. Oh my gosh. What is her name? Oh, she's very, very petite young lady, short hair. And I cannot think of what her name is right now, but she actually went out. There was snow and ice on the ground. She went out to her garden with seeds, planted the seeds on top of the snow. Like after she put a little bit of soil down, put the seeds just a little bit, enough to cover the ice, put the seeds down, put the snow back over the seeds. Okay. After she put a little bit more soil on top of the seeds, put the snow on it, patted it down, and then put like a screen or some kind of fencing over top just so the birds wouldn't like peck through and get the seeds out. And honey, those seeds sprouted from her in the raised bed and after being frozen in the soil. I was like, well, shoot, I'm gonna try that too. I just want to try and see if it'll work. So I think I am gonna do that with some flowers, Miss Angela. Yep, yep, I sure am. Let's see. Ray says wallflowers can be sowed for next year. Okay. And I have stuff on my deck as well to clean up. And yes, time to clean up. Yes, just time to clean up. We got to clean up. At least we don't get snow. Oh, you're so lucky. We don't get as much snow. I mean, I live in Ohio Valley, and it means that we can have spring one day, summer the next, winter the next. Okay. It's ridiculous. So we don't know what we're going to get. Thank you, Backyard Gardener, for saying that. Yeah, if you don't mind, there's 6 people in the house right now. 6 people. If you don't mind hitting that like button if you haven't already, that would be amazing. Thank you. They'll see sprouted. Yes, they sprouted. Yes, they did, Miss Angela. I said she did a follow-up video. I was like, you are kidding me. She did a time lapse video, and I was just blown away. Blown away. It really did work. Let's see, you said that's how now Diva's the know-it-all, right? So she's laughing at us right here. That's how flowers naturally seed themselves. The seeds fall now and they stay down there in all winter and come up in the spring. And you are so right. I mean, like I really thought about that. I was like, now I don't go out here harvesting seeds from every single plant. How do they keep coming back, right? And that's exactly what happens. The seeds fall, and then boop, next year you have, and that's how people have volunteers in the spring. They didn't plant those seeds that season, but because of last season, the seeds, had failed. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have tons of pak choy up against this fence because that spider's still there. So I have not gotten those seeds. I have not harvested those seeds, y'all. So people, it's easy to say just get over it or kill them or relocate it or whatever you want to say, but I just can't. Y'all don't understand, and they're getting bigger every day. They're getting bigger every day, and I just can't bring myself to knock them down. I can't knock them down, even with an 18-inch or 18-foot pole. Like I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. And I'm trying to pump myself up. I'll be like, just you got this. You bigger than they are, literally, right? And they might move fast, but you can move quicker. And no, none of that is working. None of that's working. So yeah. Let's see. Miss Angela says I planted some zinnias and marigolds in my bed and have some. Yes, I love zinnias. This is my first year planting zinnias. I planted marigolds before, not as many, but I rocked out the marigolds, y'all. I said this whole deck on garden's gonna have marigolds, and there was marigolds everywhere, and I want more next year. But the zinnias, this was my first year growing the zinnias, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And I will always have them in my garden. The butterflies love them. The bees love them. I will also have is it cornflower or coneflower? Looks like an echinacea type ish flower. I will always have those as well. Yeah. So and I'm gonna try some clover too. I'm gonna plant those seeds actually back here against the fence in the fall. I am gonna put those seeds down in the fall, and I want the clover. I'm not gonna mow them down in the spring. I'm just gonna let them bloom and let it grow high because bees love clover as well. And so I want all of that. Yes, 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 yes. We want to attract the pollinators, do we not? Yes, and we want to feed them and help them survive. We do. I do. I do. So Um, let's see. Race Homegrown says, I have a whole tomato bed from seed that grew in the soil from previous year. What? So you just be letting the tomatoes fall, drop. Yep, I'm gonna have some seeds. I'm gonna have some plants in the yard. I threw out 2 tomatoes today because I found it was 2 of the persimmon tomatoes. I had a total of 3 to harvest. 2 of them was eaten. Had big chunks taken out and was rotten. I guess they've been on there for a while, and they ripened fast because I didn't even know they were ripening. And yeah, they were really about the size, about the same size as this one. And so I was really upset. Yeah, I was really upset. This one actually was splitting. Okay. I was like, what was that that just fell on me? This one was splitting some. Yeah, see at the top. And that means that overwatering, or this can also happen when um it's hot outside and you water thinking you're helping. Yeah, I did that once or twice. And the plant is trying to survive the best it can in the heat. And so when you water it says, oh yeah, great, there's water, there's nutrients, and they suck it up fast. And that can cause cracking with the fruit, just like that. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can't see it now. Yeah, but no blossom in run. Yeah, which is what I was really worried about, y'all. Really worried about blossoming rot this year. Let's see what y'all talking about. Tell my man to kill those spiders. Well, he is just convinced that he's going to help me get over my fear by not doing that very thing. I know it's crazy. Yep. Let's see. I tried planting about 15 varieties this year, but next year will not go for so many varieties, but going to concentrate on the ones that did well. Yes, Miss Angel, that is great advice, by the way. I mean, like, because I want to grow everything. It's like we get so excited, and I just want to grow a little bit of everything. But also, Joe, I wish Joe was here. Joe, I can't think of his last name, but he has a channel and he was telling me, I was like, what you going to grow in the fall, Joe? And I expected like a list of maybe 5 or 10 things. And he only told me 3 things that he's growing. And one of those things were collards. He's like, I'm just going to rock it out with those 3 things this year, whatever those 3 things were. I'm sorry, Joe, I can't remember. But yeah, collards and 2 other things that he was going to grow, and he was going to be done. That was going to be his whole garden. And he has plenty of room. Okay. So he's going to grow tons of collard greens. And I was like, man, maybe you're onto something. Like, just focus on a few. You don't have to be, um, you know, everything in the garden, and especially if stuff didn't do well. Why try it again? I mean, you can, but definitely grow those things that do well, Miss Angela. And you had those big old tomatoes. So yeah. What were they called again? Amanda oranges or Anna oranges? I can't remember what you said. Um, if you don't mind putting that in the chat, Miss Angela, what those tomatoes were. Um, yes, got to get over my fears. J3GS Farms. Yes, I do. And I've been working on that a lot this year. Yes, I have. Not just in the garden, but I'm scared of heights. And yeah, it's just I've been working on a lot. I've been working a lot on myself this year. But fighting every step of the process. And so a couple of weeks ago, I had, and maybe it was last week, I did the talk on find joy in the journey. Yeah, that was for me. Okay. I hope it helps somebody else, but honey, I was talking to myself, preaching to myself. The Amana orange. Okay. Thank you, Miss Angela. Yes. Let's see. I think going through the Baker Creek catalog was what tempted me, yes, to grow all those different varieties, I'm sure. And I am going to order seeds from Baker Creek, but y'all, I'm a little like I was like, oh Lord, they have a ton of variety of seeds, but at the same time, I was like $3 a pack. Oh my God. I've never spent more than 99 cents a pack on seeds. Never spent more than that, except Except in my last video, I told y'all I spent no, y'all have I did I show y'all that video? No, I haven't showed y'all that video yet, but I did on one pack of seeds spent more than 99 cents. I've never spent more than that. So I was like, Jesus, $3 for a pack of seeds. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see what else is going on. What else is going on? Um Backyard Gardener wants to know what kind of figs you're growing. Mama Tried Homestead. If you're still in the house, what kind of figs are you growing? Yeah, get some Georgia College. So that's what I got. J3 GS Farms. That's what I got. I got some Georgia College seeds, and then I have a friend that's supposed to be sending me some seeds. Um, yeah, you know who you are. But yeah, I want a lot of Georgia College seeds. I do have some Miss Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. Actually, I won some seeds from her, so I don't really need more seeds. But I'm a yeah, we all see the holics, so the more the better. But yeah, I plan to grow some Georgia. I got some collards out there now. They were just ate up by the beetles and slugs or whatever. And then but I have a couple that are just trying to bounce back. So we'll see. But I'm gonna plant some more for the fall. Yeah, I want a whole garden bed of collards. I do. I had 70 tomato plants and living with tomatoes everywhere. Now I bet you are 70 plants. Oh my goodness. Ray's homegrown veg and garden had 70 tomato plants. My goodness. Um, let's see. So Miss Angel says she's going to try to stick to the Manna Orange, Cherokee Purple, giant beefsteak, and lots of cherries. That sounds like a great plan. I also ordered from Luke at MI Gardner. Yes, I all my seeds except the ones I got from the Dollar Tree and the ones I got from Miss Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead are from MI Gardner. Yeah, most of my seeds were for him this year. Um, let's see. Miss Angela says that are you saying that Baker Creek puts more seeds in a packet? And I can understand that. I can understand that. Yeah. Um Diva. Yeah, I was blinking at you. I was. Let's see. Leave those collards. The cold will kill off the bugs, and they are basically maintenance free. That's what I heard. I heard that collards are very cold hardy, and can take a frost. Is that true? Collards can take a frost. Do you get seed sales or UK stores seeds this time of the year? Yes, yes. October, November, December is when everybody should be shopping for seeds. I was blown away by the how many people were still shopping for seeds. I hadn't even begun shopping in February and in March of this year, and I was like, wait a minute, y'all missing all the sales. Oh yeah, I learned that quickly. Yeah, yeah. December is what's up. October, November, December. And you need to be hitting the stores. Okay. The stores, the clearance sections. Yeah. October, November, December. Everybody need to be hitting those clearance sections. Okay, because there are sales galore on garden supplies. Fertilizer. I mean, I found some fertilizer in the trunk of my husband's car. The other day I had 3 bags and 555 Eco Scraps fertilizer and $1 a bag. I found them on clearance for $1, and the regular price was $9 and something, almost $10 a bag. $1, $1. Okay, so yeah, y'all gotta hit those up. Dee Dee's in the house. What's up, Dee Dee? I miss you, Dee Dee. I'm so glad to be seeing your face, hearing your voice. She is creating content, y'all, and went to this beautiful, beautiful community garden. I could sit there all day long. So check that out, Dee Dee. Yes, thank you, Dee Dee, for sharing that video. Um, yeah, she is in the house. Welcome, Dee Dee. Collards can grow year round. Yeah, collards are pretty. uh resilient. I mean, I haven't done a thing to those collard plants, and that's probably one of the reasons why they're not doing so well. But yeah, pretty much not touch them. Pretty much not touch them, and so they are again are trying to bounce back. Yes, they're sweeter after a frost. That's what I hear. I also hear that carrots are sweeter after a frost. Any other veggies that y'all think are sweeter? Sugar snap peas, I hear, are sweeter after a frost. Um, let's see. That's why you hear old heads saying they prefer greens after a frost. Going to the Dollar Tree run. Yes, Dollar Tree got their seeds on 10 cents a pack. 10 cents. I told you I have not spent more than 99 cents on a pack of seeds since I've been gardening, except this one pack. And I'll show y'all this soon. Parsnips are sweeter when they get a frost. Is that what you're saying? Raise homegrown veg and garden. Hold on, y'all, just a second. I'm gonna shout. Just a second. Okay. I thought I would shout at them real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, so Diva says everything gets sweeter after the frost. Anything starchy because the turns to oh, the starch turns to sugar due to the cold. Got it. Got it. Miss Angela says that she's never tried or prepared parsnips. What do parsnips taste like, and how do you prepare them? If you don't mind commenting. I've never grown them before, so I have no idea, Miss Angela. No idea. So, um, one other thing that I wanted to share with you all was I was having some computer issues, and so the reason why I was pumping out a few videos so late was because I was up very late. I go to bed, y'all, at 8:39. 8:30 is when I start thinking about it. 9 o'clock, 9:30 is when I'm in the bed. So I was up after midnight trying to put out a few videos because I was behind because my computer was messed up for a couple of days, um so I hopefully we got that fixed. But then there's just a lot going on. So my let me get my thoughts together. My husband decided to start a project, and so I'm helping him with that project. He is running for a local office seat on the Board of Education. I'm so excited for him. But we have like tons of things going on. So I have that. So I just want to say that because of these really fast, like uh kind of out of nowhere decisions that we've made as a family, I may be dialing back a little bit with the videos, but I still want to keep consistent with going live at least once a week. So just know that it's not because I don't have content. It's just for a little bit, maybe for the next 2 to 3 weeks, I probably won't have as many videos coming out because I have to support him in what he's doing. So thank you so much. Yes, it is really really great, and he's been teaching for almost I think 7, 10 years, something like that, close to 10. And he is a teacher at a private school right now. But yeah, he is trying to do some stuff, just trying to do some stuff, trying to help these kids. And so we are going to be very, very, very busy. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. Yes. Thank you, Miss Angela. I love your videos too. I really do. Y'all all just be like, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh, there you go, Miss Angela. There, telling you how to cook up those parsnips. Okay. Yeah, so thank you all for your support. Really, I have my subscriber count has grown, and thank you all, everybody that is new to the channel and you're here and you're not here, you're watching this later. Thank you so much for your support. Please comment. I love comments. Please like the videos if you really do like the video. Don't just like it just to be liking. I don't, I really want you to like it. Okay. And if there's any other content that you would like to see, please comment, make a comment in the comment section. Okay. Leave a comment and let me know what that is. Um, again, as a beginner gardener, and my goal is to support other beginner gardeners, but learn from the seasoned gardeners and learn from the beginner gardeners, because people that say they are beginner gardeners, their garden channels, when I watch them, their gardeners do not look like beginner gardeners. So obviously they are doing something different than I'm doing. And so we're all learning from each other, and that's what I love. It doesn't matter how long you've been gardening, or if you just started yesterday, you can still learn from people. And so please, I love the fact that you all are sharing your garden stories with us. So keep putting out that content, but I want to be as helpful as I possibly can as well. So let me see. He teaches elementary school. Yeah, right now he is at a private school for boys. Yes, and he teaches elementary school. Yeah, he's in the fourth grade this year. Yeah, he's done fourth and fifth. And so yeah, he's excited. DD, you say you're a beginner garden the second year. Yep, yep. And DD's rocking it out. She took over somebody's garden that left it, and she's doing all kinds of stuff. She's rocking it out. She's not a deadbeat gardener. She really is not. She keeps calling herself that, but she's not. Now we all have those moments where we are deadbeats, because I can tell you a couple. Okay, where I just looked at it and then kept it moving. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I definitely understand that. But DD, you have really been rocking it out. You have really been rocking it out. UT is in the house. Hey, how you doing? Oh, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. Let's see. UT is a pepper pusher, man. I mean, goodness. And they are just growing and eating up their what they're growing, but they're just sharing with people, what type of peppers they grow. They're growing other stuff, not just peppers, but a lot of peppers. And they have all kinds of different varieties, you all. So you all should definitely check out UT's channel. Um, just always, and the music is always dope. Like you're gonna be sitting there kind of like mm, mm, as you're watching the video. Mm, you know, getting your groove on. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Miss Angela wants to know what kind of peppers you're growing over there, UT. Yep. Yeah. What kind of peppers are you growing? 25 types. Okay. So I didn't know it was that many. That's a lot. 25 types of peppers. Oh my, and 16 varieties of tomato. Good grief. And do they don't, I know this for a fact, they do not have a large garden area. I mean, it's a pretty nice size, but it's not. And most of your garden is in containers, correct? Yeah. And I mean, gosh, I mean, people ask me all the time, do you think I have enough space? No, the question is, do you have enough will to? Do you really want to? Okay, garden. And do you have time? Because I mean, you really shouldn't plant, a whole lot, and then you can only tend to it, once a week. That's not going to help you. Okay, that's a lot of wasted energy and time, and the poor plants are not going to do very well. But if you are willing and you are ready, then yeah, you can garden. It doesn't matter how much space you have. Okay, definitely doesn't. 26 feet by 15 feet, all on rocks in containers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Do y'all see that? 25 varieties of peppers, 16 varieties of tomato in a 26 by 15-foot garden space, all in containers. Do you find it hard to keep the peppers from cross pollinating? Ooh, yeah. I know y'all have had some experiences with that, UT. Yeah, let them know. Yep. And cross pollinating. Anybody want to explain what that means? Because all I know is literally one variety somehow gets pollinated with another varieties. The bees do it. The bees, the butterflies, the pollinators do it. They may go to one pepper and do its dance over here, and then fly to another one, do they dance over here on this variety, and then you collect seeds maybe at the end, and then it turns out not to be, what you thought it should be. That's a hybrid or something that's cross pollinated. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah, Miss Angela, isn't that cool? So Miss Angela just supported UT, which is amazing, y'all. Y'all have to support each other. That's how we do this in the garden community. Yep, yep. Pollen from one gets on another flower. If you grow with seeds from those peppers, you get the hybrid, is what Miss Diva said. Okay, so I basically had the concept pretty much. Okay, that was good, Letitia. Good. See, I'm learning. I'm learning some things. Okay, so Dee Dee is saying, the beginner gardener. Dee Dee is saying peppers, tomatoes, and corn are pollinated by the wind. Okay, yes, and that's if I get that too. That question, what plants are easy to grow, and it's not that they're easy to grow, but they're easy to pollinate. Tomatoes and peppers all day. Corn, I've only took one shot at that and it didn't turn out well. I'm not really corn isn't sexy to me. I don't know why. I'm not interested in growing corn. But tomatoes and peppers, yes. All you gotta do is give the tomato cage or whatever the plant a little shake or tickle the flowers a little bit with your fingers. You can use a toothbrush, the same with peppers, and you've pollinated. Yeah. Yep, they're good. They are self-pollinating. Yes, yes. They do not need a male female flower like your cantaloupes, your melons, your cucumbers, and things like that. No male and female flowers there. They just pollinate themselves, but just need a little help sometime, like a little tickle. And so the bees, when they come by, their wings flap so fast, right? Yeah, that they just flopping all that pollen around everywhere, and the rest is history. You get fruit. So we can mimic that by shaking the plant, shaking the tomato cage, which will shake the flowers, or give them a little tickle with our hands, or with not like a coochie coo tickle, like literally just flickering it, like a flicker. Yeah. And then and it's done. It's done. Mm. Green Organic Love is in the house. Hey, what's up? Mikey Flo, hey, we doing good. You back? Mikey Flo, you okay? You doing all right? How are things? Ray's Homegrown Veg says cucumbers gone worried. Uh-oh, help me figure that out. What are you trying to say, Ray? Um, let's see. Welcome, Green Organic. It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. Is it your front yard with that huge fig tree? It was you, wasn't it? Didn't you just post a video? Tell me. Tell me, Green Organic. You had that huge fig tree, and she said she don't even like figs for real. I would just die if I lived on some land with that huge fig tree. And do you know what kind of figs it is? Yes, it was you. Okay, yeah. Huge fig tree in the front yard. I mean, huge, like 20 feet tall, probably. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And it was gorgeous. It was a beautiful tree. Oh my goodness. Everybody saying what's up? Added new compost to the cucumber buckets. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, compost is where it's at, y'all. I'm trying my hand at it again this year. I failed tremendously the first time. People always say, Letitia, how do you fail at composting? Well, I had too much liquid, too much water, and in my compost, and it ended up, what is that word? It got stinky. It got stinky. I tried to add the browns, like the cardboard, the toilet paper, paper of any sort, and it just, I couldn't get the balance correct, and it's disgusting. It was disgusting. So this year I took another shot at it, and I'm actually have more browns than greens in my compost. I did start out, and I have a lot of leaves in there, a lot of grass clippings, and food scraps. That's pretty much what has been there. Coffee grounds, and it started at the top. It was full, and then it went down. So it has cooked down pretty well. It should be ready to use next season. I'm excited about it. But that'll be my first time actually successfully composting and being able to use it next year. So I just keep adding to the top. I'm layering, and I don't even water. I don't even put water in it. I just let the rain handle it. It's in a trash can that I drilled holes all over the trash can, the sides, the bottom of it, all of it, so that it can drain and get air. Okay, and so it seems to be working really well. It doesn't stink. There's no smell. Even when you walk up to it, nothing. So I think I have mastered composting. Okay. I do wish I had a lid for my trash can. Don't know where the lid went. It flew off one day in a storm. I don't know where it is. So, but yeah. Um, let's see. Bedford gardening. Perhaps you should go to the worm bin. Um, I did try worm bins, and matter of fact, I bought some red wigglers and put them in the tires and composted in the tires. So the tires have compost in the bottom of them. But I never scraped it out. I just kept layering, and then and the worms were in there. I put them in there last winter, to be really honest, and they survived. When this my first 4x4 garden bed that I had, I'd composted in the garden bed over the winter time, and then I scooped all of that out because I had so much, and put it in the trash can. Okay. And the worms were alive and well still in there. So ain't no telling what those things look like now. Ain't no telling. Okay. So I'm hoping they didn't die too much from the heat. The composting, the heat that is created when composting. But they eating good if they're still in there. And then every time I, if turning over the native soil for whatever reason I find worms, I try to put them in those tires or in the trash can. Yeah. Um Let's see. Feed cucumbers and peppers too with tomato feed or seaweed. I haven't gotten into the seaweed raised homegrown. I just but yes, tomato feed is good for every plant. Those specific bags that say for tomatoes, fertilizer for tomatoes, man, any vegetable that fruits, that mix is really great. Again, I don't have a fertilizer bag in here, a bag of fertilizer in here. I don't think, no. But you'll see the numbers. It says 555-832-467 NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, fat, phosphorus, potassium. And so any vegetable that fruits, you want more phosphorus than any other than nitrogen and potassium. Any vegetable that you are growing just for the leaves, you want more nitrogen. Okay. Yep. So I agree with you, raise homegrown. Um, Supreme. Oh my goodness. Hey, Supreme family. What's up? Supreme family's in the house. Everybody say hey. We're just talking about a little bit of everything. Fall gardens, prepping for next season during the fall. Okay, because some people wait till the spring to get all their raised beds together. And it's like, no, why do all that work in the spring? Go ahead and do it in the fall so you'll be ready for the spring. Okay, do you agree, Supreme family? I just think that, I mean, gosh, I'm so glad I laid all those wood chips and everything out in the fall before the snow came, and instead of waiting till the spring to do all of that. So yeah, yeah, you agree. Good. And we're also talking about, because some of us have fruit trees and we have no idea what we're doing. Now, Supreme Family, uh, okay, if you don't know about composting, if you don't know about fruit trees, there you go, right there. Everybody sees Supreme Family Garden in the house, okay? Support that channel. You're gonna learn a wealth of knowledge, okay? He shares everything pretty much, and he always talks about composting, okay, and feeding your fruit trees, and he's mastered it, okay? So check out Supreme Family Garden. Yes, everybody saying what's up. Okay, thank you so much for stopping in, Supreme Family. Thank you. Good to see you. Good night. All right, y'all. So yeah, Bearded Belly didn't bring me a plate, so I don't know what he's doing. We're gonna have to figure out what he's doing because I want y'all to see. Let me see real quick. Bearded Belly. We're going to call him up. Yeah, I'm hungry, y'all. So I might just have to let y'all go. We done been on here an hour and 15 minutes, y'all. Really? Honey, all we missing is some smoothies. We could have had some smoothies and had this conversation for a while, backyard gardener, right? Eating our smoothies. Yes, drinking our smoothies. What else y'all want to talk about? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything y'all got on your mind? I'm about to wrap it up again. Please forgive me. I know I pump out videos almost every day, and that's very intentional. Some people don't like it, but I can't please everybody. But I do want to get content out, and there is a reason for that. And I'm asking you all, please, 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 like, share my videos. Obviously, please encourage others to support my channel. There's going to be a lot of things going on in the next couple of weeks, and so if you see that I'm not posting as much, remember, it's not because I don't want to. It's because my time is just very, very thin, and I have to support my husband and support my family in a little different way for the next couple of weeks, and probably the next 4 months, because the election happens in November. So we are just running around here, but I'm not gonna forget about y'all. I am gonna try to go live again at least once a week. I may do two, because I'm not gonna have enough time to post a lot of videos. So I'm trying to catch everything that I possibly can in the garden, because I want everybody to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of the garden, my garden experience, my journey. But there's a lot of good, but there's a lot of stuff that happens that we just can't control. And so I do want to share all of that as much as possible. And then, yeah, next year's goals. I mean, that is something that I really do want to talk about. And maybe I'll write that down to DD for the next live stream. Next year's gardening goals. And what, as beginner gardeners, because we got a house full of them, what is one thing that you have learned about yourself? Okay. What have you proved to yourself? What have you learned about yourself? How have you bettered yourself? How have you become a better person, a better friend, a better mother, whatever it is, because of gardening, a better friend? Even the folks that are seasoned in gardening, you can reflect too and think of ways that you've become just better at your craft, better at your skill sets in the garden. And really just thank you all again for sharing your gardening experiences with me, because I watch everybody's channel. I try to comment on everybody's channel because I want you to know that I'm there and that I support you. But yeah, I just really, really thank you. And DD, I'm going to make a note of that next year, the next live stream. We're going to talk about next year's gardening goals. And I kind of want to hear back. I'd love to hear that feedback, from you all. So thank you all again. If you have not liked the video and you really do like the live stream, please like, the live stream, share the live stream, share the other videos. I do have my videos in broke down in playlists. So if you know you're looking on videos or looking for videos about tomatoes, I have a playlist. May not be a whole lot about fruit trees, but I have some videos about the fruit trees as well, and so forth. So thank you all again for coming by the house and seeing me. I really appreciate you, and I love y'all. I swear I do, like with everything in me. Love y'all. Bye.